I understand the idea that at a state level, you're going to politically go ahead and send a message to Washington. In the meantime, crops are going to rot. Crops won't be planted. Farmers will suffer.
John S. Forms is CEO of Sunripe Certified Brands, a giant multi-state tomato operation his family started in 1920. His view is a lot gloomier.
Its H2A are out of business.
Roughly 800 of his 1,200 employees are migrant workers in the U.S. on H2A visas, available for seasonal agriculture. But bringing them here, housing, and feeding them adds significantly to the cost of a tomato.
Florida cannot continue to produce the food that it has historically produced with the labor that's available, either domestically or through the H2A program.
Last year, Florida had more than 89,000 H2A workers, the highest number in the nation, more than triple the figure in 2015. Year-round agriculture, such as ferns, has no such program, but just as big a need that the federal government still isn't addressing. And Florida's new anti-illegal immigration laws could exacerbate. They've only just begun to roll out.
Before long, if we keep going down this path, there won't be a tomato, there won't be a bell pepper, there won't be a cucumber, a grapefruit, or an orange that's grown in the United States because it'll all be imported.
I asked farm owner Trevor Bass this question. How many U.S. citizens pick crops on your farm? None. Zero. Actually, on this day, there is one U.S. citizen. Me. I requested a chance to work for one day on this farm to learn more about why so many farmers have such a difficult time getting Americans to work on their farms. Okay, so this watermelon is ripe. It's ready. We turn it over so the yellow part is on top, so then the people who pick it up know it's ready because they see the yellow part on top. Everyone I'm working with here is from Mexico, all part of the U.S. government's guest worker program known as H2A. American farmers can hire foreign nationals under the H2A program as long as they follow strict provisions, which include only hiring them after trying to employ Americans first, which this farm owner did and got no takers. The idea is we have this chain here, and we're going to be taking these watermelons, putting them on this bus, and we're going to be doing it for hours straight. Dustin Blank is a farmer and also represents other farms when selling finished product to stores.
I own Chief Farming Operation.
And you represent how many farms?
Over 30.
And how many U.S. citizens do you know of who work on any of those farms?
Short of management, zero.
Either Trump is trying to set us up to fail, or he just fucking insane. He don't care. He knows something going on with him. He ain't gonna be here too much longer, so he don't care. All the things that he's trying to do is like irritate other countries. Like it seemed like he's like trying to piss them off on purpose, like trying to do certain things. Like he don't want to work with NATO. He don't want to work with other world leaders. He can't go into like half the countries in the world. Like he's trying to raise tariffs. You know what I mean? He's threatening other countries. He's talking shit. He's doing all this stuff. You know, what if what if all these countries just got together and said, you know what? We just have to cut America off. What if they do that? You know what I'm saying? They need us, but they don't need us. We're only one country. Yes, we are the most powerful country in the world, one of the most powerful countries in the world. But there are other powerful countries, and more countries, like they say, the more you put together, the stronger you are. You know what I mean? What if these other countries just say, you know what, we don't need America. We just got to cut America off. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to work with them when it comes to weather, food, goods, nothing. What would they just slice, just cut us out the well? You know what I'm saying? What if they just cut us out? You know what I mean? Because that's what he's doing. Like, he's threatening all these countries going to get irritated. Know what I mean? That's what I'm worrying about. I'm worried about these other countries. You know what? And I've been thinking this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to just turn around and say, fuck America. America's just more trouble than what they're worth. You know what I mean? And we are more trouble than what we are worth. I don't know why Trump, MAGA, I don't know why y'all think that these other countries need us like that. Know what I mean? I don't know why he thinks that. But honestly, I don't think he thinks that. I think he's trying to destroy our country on purpose. I think he's doing this purposely. Disrupting the people, know what I mean? Changing everything up. Trying to get rid of all these people so we are weaker. Knowing we don't have no backup. Because once he get all them out, then he gonna try to do martial law. He gonna try to do all kind of crazy stuff. And because we're weaker, just gonna be us. Then we gonna look around, look at each other like we're gonna be disrupted. Because we ain't gonna see all these people that we're used to seeing. You know what I mean? And all these jobs gonna get all crazy. Food's gonna get laid back. All this stuff gonna get delayed. There's gonna be so much chaos. Like he's trying to corrupt this country. He's gonna make chaos. I think he is doing this on purpose. I don't know how you guys don't see how this is gonna be a simple task. Cause it's not. It's gonna be chaotic. Business is going to stop. Jobs are going to stop. Small business is going to stop. There's going to be so much stuff. Big business is going to stop. I don't know what they're thinking. I hope they're having to sit down with all their employees and letting them know this is what we're going to do. This is how much we're going to pay y'all because we're going to need y'all. You know what I mean? Because they're going to talk about deporting people and this and that. You know, it's crazy. You're talking about deporting family, marriages, all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos between families, friends, everything. People going to be fighting, arguing. It's going to be disrupted. Now, I used to always talk about, in America, we live in a civilized chaos. You know what I mean? We see things going on. We see the craziness that's happening. We see how the world is. We see everything disruptive. We see the slaughter, the mayhem, you know what I mean? The corruptness, the fraud, all that stuff. But we just live our lives like nothing's going on. We just let it go. Just like how this is going on with your boy right now. That's civilized chaos. You know what I mean? Because he is chaotic, true chaotic in every way. And we just allow things go on like it's everyday thing, like it's nothing. But now, it's going to become chaotic, period. It's not going to be civilized chaos anymore. There's no civilization anymore. It's going to start being uncivilized and just going to be straight chaotic out here. And y'all just wait and see. It's going to be crazy. And we're going to try to sit back and not be getting involved. But at the end of the day, we are good people, and we're going to feel bad and all this stuff. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. We're not going to jump in and stuff like that. I know that much. But I know one thing, we are going to be disrupted by it. This whole country is going to be disrupted by it. Kids are going to be disrupted by it. And people ain't think about their kids, their friends, nothing. They ain't think about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? The mentality, the psyche, how it's going to mess everybody up. It's just going to be chaotic. But I really believe Trump is trying to destroy this country. He wants this country to fail. He don't love this country. He hates this country.